Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a brand new Empties video for you. So it's time to talk some beauty trash. Let's dive right in. I've got a lot of stuff in this box. So let's start with body care. First of all, I have the Hempz Strawberry, Limeade, and Hibiscus Tea Moisturizer. This was a limited edition that they did. I think bought it for the packaging because the bottle was so different from what they normally have, but I really liked this. It smells so good. I love the hemp lotion. You guys know that. I have an empty one of these, I think, in every one of my Empties videos, but this had a really nice, like, summery fragrance. Of course, I was using it during the winter, but it just made me feel like summer, and I loved it so much. So I have repurchased a hemp lotion. It's not this one. As I said, this one's limited edition, but I have already repurchased a new hemp lotion to replace this. This one here, this is the Sol de Janeiro Coco Cabana Cream. I got this. This is a deluxe size sample. I got this in a BoxyCharm, I believe last month. This one, I really like their original Boom Boom Cream. I love that one so much. It smells like summer. This one I had never tried, but I had heard a lot of people talk about it, and it really just smells like buttered popcorn to me. I actually had a bath one night, put it all over my body, and then I went to bed, and my husband was like, "Why do I keep smelling popcorn?" I was like, "It's my body lotion." And now my bathrobe like permanently smells like popcorn, so I have to wash it, which I don't mind that. It's supposed to smell like coconut. It really just smells like buttered popcorn. But the thing that I didn't like about this, it's more of a jelly texture than their original Boom Boom Cream. I like the thicker texture of the other one better, but the thing that I really didn't like about this is that it left my skin feeling sticky for quite a long time after I had applied it. And I normally either shower or take a bath at nighttime. So I was like going to bed feeling very sticky. I felt like all the dog hair was sticking to my body. My legs were sticking together. I'm not a fan. I definitely wouldn't repurchase this, but I will probably clean out the jar and save it for travel, because these little jars are great for travel purposes. But I definitely wouldn't recommend this one over their original Boom Boom Cream. This one I wanted to mention, even though it's not like a beauty item per se. This is a hand wash. I have decided that these are my favorite cruelty-free drugstore hand washes. So this is from the brand Live Clean. It's a Canadian brand. They're cruelty-free. Their products are 98% plant-derived. They're SLS-free, phthalate-free, paraben-free. Really, really nice products. I've tried a lot from this brand. I'm using their body wash right now. I've used their deodorant, but specifically this hand wash. This is their Moisturizing liquid hand soap. They have a foam version. I'm not sure if they have like a liquid version, but this one is sort of a creamy texture. I really, really like this. It lasts a very long time. They're quite often on sale, like 3 for $12 or something like that. They're not terribly expensive, but I would say one of these lasts us about 6 months. So I have repurchased this. And I think this is the one that I will sort of purchase going forward in terms of like a cruelty-free hand wash. So loving that so much. If you're looking for something like that, look for this Live Clean brand. I find it at Walmart. I find it at Shoppers Drug Mart. I even find it at the grocery store. So really, really loving that. And I also finished up their Cool and Fresh deodorant. It's sort of a standard, it's like at that stage where it's like wobbly. It's like a standard stick deodorant. Now, I didn't love this. I really like the Tom's deodorant for a cruelty-free deodorant that I can buy locally. When I ran out of deodorant, I was at the grocery store. I was like, I'll grab a Tom's deodorant while I'm here. Of course, they had none. There wasn't one to choose from. So I picked up the Live Clean one, and I do like it. It's fine. If you prefer like a really solid stick deodorant and you're looking for a cruelty-free option, this is a really nice option. The Tom's one has a little bit more of a like gel texture. It's still a solid stick, but it has a little bit more of a gel texture, and I just prefer that. But this was fine. I would purchase this again if I couldn't get the Tom's, but I wouldn't purchase this over the Tom's. Along that same vein, I also wanted to mention this. So we've been trying to, now that I've sort of hammered out some of my regular beauty products for cruelty-free options, I've been trying to sort of spread into other areas of my life, like liquid hand soap. things like that. So the other thing that we were sort of searching for was a good cruelty-free toothpaste. So this is the first one that I bought. This is the Tom's Luminous White. It's fine. It's definitely not as like strong and intensely minty as what I'm used to in terms of like a Colgate or a Crest toothpaste, but it worked fine. My husband liked it fine. This was the Clean Mint. The Luminous White comes in the Clean Mint flavor. So when I ran out of this one, I bought their Total Care, which is the peppermint flavor, and I think I like that one better. The other one on my radar to try is the Burt's Bees toothpaste. So I didn't mind this. I would definitely purchase it again. I've bought the Tom's Total Care this time. We're sort of giving that one a try, and then the next time I'll probably buy the Burt's Bees one to try and figure out which one I like better in terms of like texture and flavor and all that sort of stuff. But these are great. It's a little bit more expensive than regular toothpaste at the drugstore, but it's not crazy expensive. I mean, it's toothpaste. It lasts us a good few months anyway, so I'm really taking this cruelty-free journey very seriously. So this was sort of the next step in that journey. I also used up a couple of essential oil items. So I went through a bottle of the doTERRA Serenity. This is the one that I like to use at bedtime. It's sort of the calming, relaxing blend. It just smells so good. This is one of my favorite oils. It's the one that I use at bedtime. It's the one that I use when I'm stressed or overwhelmed or I can't sleep. I actually already had one of these on backup. This is one of the ones where I always have a backup because I don't want to run out. So love that so much. The other one that I have used up is the doTERRA Peppermint Beadlets. These are the little beads that you shake into your hand and you swallow them essentially. You can sort of crunch down on them in your mouth to use them as like a breath freshener. I generally use these when I'm feeling nauseous or like queasy or something like that. Sometimes I use them when I've had too many cocktails. Sometimes I use them when my IBS is acting up and I'm not feeling very good. So I have already repurchased these. I do really like them. I don't go through them terribly quickly because I don't use them all the time. But when I want them, I'm always really glad to have them. Okay, so moving on from body care, we're going to jump into some hair care items. So I've only got two things here for hair care, and that is the DevaCurl Weightless Waves shampoo and conditioner. So if you're following my project pan, the conditioner for this was actually in my project pan, so I have finished that up and replaced it with something else that I'm trying to use up. But I actually used these up like the week before all the drama started with DevaCurl, so I probably won't purchase anything else from the brand. Not only because of that, but also I just didn't feel like it did anything for my hair. I was hoping this was something that was going to bring out the natural wave in my hair, and while I did really like the conditioner, it was very detangling, it was very hydrating, didn't leave my hair feeling limp or dry or any of those types of things. But the shampoo I really didn't like. It didn't lather. I know that it's sulfate free, but I have another sulfate free one that I'm using right now that does lather really nicely. So I just found I couldn't get a good lather out of this. And not only that, I felt like I had to use a lot of it to really get my hair clean. And even with that, I just always felt like it left like a residue in my hair that really weighed it down. So the entire time that I was using this, I never really felt like my hair was clean. So I didn't enjoy that. I do like a sort of squeaky clean feel when it comes to my hair. I only wash it a couple of times a week, so I want to feel that when I'm washing it, it's really clean. So I have been hunting for a good cruelty-free shampoo and conditioner. That was the other reason I had purchased this. But I found that I really enjoy the Verb products, so that's kind of what I'm using right now and what I'm enjoying. These were just not it for me. Moving on to skincare, I have a couple of things here. So I went through the number 7 Radiant Results Revitalizing Micellar Cleansing Water. I mentioned this in a favorites video. I do really like this. I got it at the drugstore. It was around $14.99 for 200 mils, which is quite a bit more expensive than what I was used to paying with the like Nivea and Garnier ones. Of course, I'm not buying those anymore because they're not cruelty-free. So on my cruelty-free journey, I purchased this and I do really like it. However, I have found something else that I prefer. in terms of just the value for your dollar. I feel like all of the micellar waters basically work the same, so I don't really notice a difference from one to the other in terms of performance. So for me, what it comes down to is the value. So I bought this for $14.99 for 200 mils, and then now what I'm using is the Marcel brand, and it was 400 mils for around $10. So I think that's a much more cost-effective way to go about it. I like it just as well. So even though I did really like this, I probably won't repurchase it unless I can't get the other. I also went through a bottle of my EltaMD Clear. This is my absolute favorite sunscreen on the market. If you're an acne-prone skin type and you struggle with sunscreens breaking you out, I highly recommend the EltaMD Clear. It is my absolute favorite. However, the salon that I normally buy it from, it's been on back order for quite a while. I do believe they have it in stock now, but I've bought a couple of other things to get me by in the meantime. But I will definitely go back to this. I will be repurchasing this before summer hits because it is amazing. It is like a sunscreen and a moisturizer in one. You don't need to do another layer with this. It's very hydrating, and I just love it so much. I love it so much. I know I've talked about it a million times. Okay, and then moving into makeup finally. Again, if you're following my Project Pan, this was in that video. I did finish up the Bite Beauty Agave Lip Balm. I'm trying to twist it up, but I can't because it's gone. So I used that up completely. This was a mini size. I got this in a little gift set from a client at Christmas time. I do really like this. However, I find the formula to be very soft for something that's in like a stick lip balm formula. So I probably won't repurchase this because it's not something I can keep in my purse. It will kind of melt and get a little messy in the purse. So while I did enjoy it, I would not repurchase it for that reason. There's just other ones that I like better for like a day-to-day lip balm. And then also from my Project Pan, if you guys saw that video, you saw that I used up a liquid lipstick. Who uses up a liquid lipstick? I did. I'm so excited. So this is the Smashbox Always On Liquid Lipstick in the color Stepping Out. It's just sort of like a nude color. But I have like scraped this guy completely clean and it's completely dried out. You can actually like see through the little applicator. It's so dried up. So that is completely gone. That was a big achievement for me. I don't know that I've ever used up a liquid lipstick. Of course, this is like a mini size, but still, I think it still counts as like an exciting item to use up. And then of course, I have some eyebrow pencils. I always have these in my Empties videos. These are my favorite eyebrow pencils. These are the Covergirl Ultrafine Brow Pencils in the color Honey Brown and Soft Blonde. So these are my go-to colors. I use them every single day, and I always have a couple in every Empties video. And then lastly, I finished up this setting spray. So this is the Bodyography Ready, Set, Go Makeup Setting Spray. Now I buy this at Maritime Beauty, my local wholesaler, and I find this to be a very close dupe to the Urban Decay All-Nighter. It's very close. It's a very similar formula, only I find it to be not quite as drying as the All-Nighter, and I also can purchase it for a lot less because I can buy it at wholesale at my local beauty supplier. I really like this a lot. I'll definitely repurchase it. I do have other setting sprays that I want to work through first. When I'm out of those, I think this will probably be like my go-to setting spray. It just works well. It doesn't dry my skin out, and I definitely notice that my makeup lasts longer when I'm using this. So highly recommend the Bodyography line. It is cruelty-free. They have some really nice products, and I think they're very underrated. So that's it. That's all my empties that I have to share with you guys today. I mean, the box was really full, but it was like a lot of big bottles, so I thought it was going to be like a really long video. So I always love doing Empties videos. I love watching Empties videos. They're some of my favorite videos to watch and to film. It's just always so satisfying to use a product up completely. It makes me so happy in my heart to feel that I like got my money's worth. I enjoyed it to the very end, to the very last drop, and I can give you a really thorough opinion on what I thought about the individual products because I have used them up completely. I think that's why these videos are so valuable, and I do really enjoy watching them. So if you're looking for something to binge, I will include my Empties playlist in the description box down below if you're looking for more videos like this. I do film these videos every couple of months or so. Basically when my box is full, I do an Empties video. So if you like these types of videos, make sure you're subscribed to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up if you did like it, and I hope you'll come back for more. I thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!